Malam. Okay. You're welcome. Be that represented. The Prince of Europe. Young from Kosia. Yes, sir.
I'm Father Mosi.
So we are in
let Gabriel off his phone now.
The audio, just for all right. So introduce yourself.
Gloria Gabriel.
All right. So, like we are saying from the onset, our primary responsibility is to ensure that we document our existing structure and new structures that are joining us, so that we have an all-inclusive state, LG, and ward executive. So, Mr. Usman, I don't know. Some of you may be wondering what has transpired over time. You were informed the ADC is in charge of negotiating with various candidates, various political parties, different groups, pro-democratic groups that have shown interest in New Nigeria, which is possible. And so far, so good. The consultation has come to an end, and we have reached a formidable agreement, and they are already part of whatever we are doing in the ADC. And we are making progress in that regard. For those who are still sitting on the fence, waiting for pronouncement, they should understand that pronouncement does not just happen. Meetings and negotiation would have been concluded before arriving at pronouncement. So, that being said, we'll continue with our structural building process. And after this meeting, the number of ward executives we're able to put together, at least by Sunday, we'll forward it to the nation. So I don't know if you want to have a contribution or a question you'd like to ask, and what your thought is about the coalition that has been staged by the ADC. So you are free to have your contribution. Can you be more audible?
It might not be very easy for the one party kind of challenge the ruling party, where almost everybody is shifting, gravitating towards the ruling party. So the coalition know that we really support it. We pray that our dreams will come true in terms of what we want to achieve. The structures are about the government structure. I was thinking the whole thinking of what I would only want to ask here is how far have we come? Local governments. Because I know people are on ground. I know people are on ground. People are ready. You'll see that we close ranks. The challenge that usually is the initial stage of trying to make the people who always want to grow back. Go back, but once there's motivation, no, it's not the motivation from the top, and the top means here is for us. So if we're able to really put in our efforts, see how we can mobilize from what I think go a very long way. Perhaps part of the message that we're passing through that is good things don't come easy. Good things never come easy. So there must be patience. Even though we don't have that much time, but we'll certainly get there. Hopefully, do our best. See that areas we are not covered for now, we're able to cover it for tomorrow. So, for now, that's what
Thank you, Honorable.
effort.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you. Kwankwasiya, yanzu ana coalition ko? Shi Tinubu ya ce wai by 2027 shi da Ganduje ba za a samu kowane party kuma ba daga su sai su.
Vamos saber nesse que ele vai. Amma gani dai shi dai gadon mulki dai ba na gado ba ne. Kuma ba wai daga gida ake fara da cikin ake fara. Ko abu komai mutum komai da a daga. Amma kuma a right irin namu yan Najeriya a halin da muke ciki yanzu mun gaji da wannan mulki. To amma shi banga da mulki na yanzu shi ne sai da kwatar da kwanan za a haɗu a saboda mutanen da yanzu ba wai wani imani gare su sun ajiye yan kukuru na ƙasa sun ajiye kundin mulki tsari na ƙasa sun ɗauki su yan wasu haka muna kira ga mu yan ƙasa da muna kira da wannan party ADC dole sai mun tashi mun jajirce mun kwato kan yanci dan a yanzu a halin da muke ciki ba yanci ba yanci ba ba tsaro ba ilimi ba ruwa ba wuta musamman ma ga munan muke cikin wannan nasara muna cikin meja muna ganin meja shi ne ana kira ta meja din fa ma'ana ita ce gidan wuta to amma kuma wuta kayi karanci a mai Ruwa ya yi karanci a ne. Sai ka ga can an ji an yaka shi ka aiki, can an ji an buɗe shi ka aiki, mutum aiki zai yi.
So yanzu nan wani sako ne kana da shin da zaka ba da ma yan kwankwasiya a mutanen kan da yake me zaka gaya musu ko tun wannan coalition?
Yanzu kira na ga mutane na ɗan kwankwasiya su gane abu guda ɗaya. A wannan lokaci fa in ka tsaya ka ce a guri ɗaya za ka tsaya ba za ka je can da can ba. Kuma yanzu kai ya kamata a ce iwaye da mu ƴan kwankwasiya. Da ne aka kulla magi aka saka ta a leda, ba ma kamata yanzu tunda dai ta samu yancin kanta ta fito daga cikin ledan. Ina kira ga mu ƴan kwankwasiya. Kamata ce a ce ka san yadda kundin mulkin ƙasa yake ciki. Saboda yanzu a da muke ciki, in an ci kwankwasiya za a tsaya, kwankwasiya fa ba za ta yi. Inda dai a tsaya lokacin yana magana zai kawo mutanen ƙasa. To ya mutanen ƙasa ka ga kuma APC. Wato APC kowa ya san kun farkon ka kawai har yanzu ba da kai yaji. Ina kira ga ɗan uwana ƴan kwankwasiya ku gane. Fita daga kwankwasiya.
Abu ne yana cikin ba wai lalle sai sun fita a kwankwasiya. Ka gane? Domin
na gane
zancen da muna ciki ba zancen party ba. Amma da yake dole ne a samu party da za a zo na kai, shi ya sa aka haɗu a ADC. So sakon da zaka ba su shine yanda yake kana so su ma su shiga wannan coalition.
To ni dai sakona gare ku ɗan kwankwasiya. Ya kamata ku dawo lalubar kwamfanci. Ya sakona da don yanzu ya kamata a ce kowa ya sami yancin kwankwasi. To mu lalubar kwamfanci. Kama tudun damuwa. Sakona gare ku.
A wani sako kana da shi da zaka ba ma shi kwankwaso da yake shi ne leader na kwankwasiya.
Yi sakona ga yayan sarasi da girma kwankwasiya. Wannan kiran da suke ma suna cewa ko yanzu wai suna neman ka suna farin cikin zuwan ka APC. Gaskiya wannan ba tsari ba ne. Saboda in ka shiga ciki mabiyanka za ka neme su kasu. Tabbas. Kana koma APC mabiyanka sai ka neme su kasu. Don wayannan mutanen da suke kiran ka ba alƙali su shi ba akwai tukun da suka shirya ba. Amma kun ka gane. Mata alƙali.
All right, you can make a contribution. Introduce yourself and your constituency.
What I want to tell people about this there is no beauty. If you can still remember in the past, every other party you see that very strong in this nation. Some of them don't even something like this. They started poorer than this. Today there are some. Nobody has ever known about APC before. It is putting heads together and make them to very strong that they are winning. Even when you say you don't even want them, they are still winning because they are very strong. They are trying to together. So really like this now, my advice to other people out there is forget about looking at who is in power. God can still turn around things. Tinubu himself today, he never knew he was going to be a president of this nation about 10 years ago. Today he's there. There are still more people who is coming behind. You who want to be part of this movement, if you want to be part, come early. Let's join hands together and build this. Because why? Our building is going to be stronger when we are winning. But if we are very few, it will be strong. And another thing again, any leader or candidate we are going to have is going to look at how we have built this foundation before he involves himself. And I want people to stop looking at who is the candidate. No, let's see what we have built first. Our build here is not what direct us in the candidates. Because if you did not build the foundation, well, you cannot get it. Even when you move any other kind of material, it will not be looking very good. So I want people to come closer. Let's put hands together and join hands together and build this nation. Because we are talking about changing this nation. We are not talking about winning. We are talking about changing the nation. Changing it to the one that is going to be good for us. Because actually, if we are to speak, we are not enjoying this nation. That as a Nigerian, you don't have much privilege about what Nigeria is producing. Whatever gain and benefit is coming out from the country, you don't have much benefit. Most especially if you are poor. So the only way is for we, let's join them together. This is an opportunity for us to bring ourselves out and challenge those that party that's and yes, we are the people that brought them here. We can still use the same vote to bring them down. That is my contribution.
Thank you. Honorable from Bida.
Relation it's not a new thing for me. Since I started this, never it's a coalition or opposition. There's never ever be a new thing because that is line what we are working since. So it's just that you are looking for carry a plan, you are looking for a way to follow. There's one idea that is using now here trying to do ourselves. But the only message I have for people, which is anything that we are coming to do, let's be serious. Because your seriousness as leader or as professor, the capacity of the organization that is other people are following. But when they are seeing you as you yourself, you are not serious with what you do. Just stop the local not the same person. So please let's be serious and pass the message across that this is a new life. That we are trying to move on so that we're able to have a soft land together. So it's a welcome for us. So,
thank you. And what message do you have to other opposition parties in respect to the coalition for new and better Nigeria?
Coalition, when we are talking about politics, coalition is something that once new politician support because it can give us result because they have to be so but this time around one is coalition difference anyone let's everybody make sure have an
Thank you. You have spoken. So we'll continue with the session of the briefing. You just join us, introduce yourself. Metumbi, you are welcome. You come with your structure, regular news. Okay. All right. This Metumbi watch. We are still looking up to more to come. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry. Introduce yourself. Huh? Yes, we are here today now. Introduce yourself. Daniel James. Thank you. We are glad to have you. And feel at home. This is a coalition for new and better Nigeria under ADC, the African Democratic Congress. You understand? So together we are going to build the formidable party that will challenge for 2027. Because we all cannot be warehoused into a single party system. No, there have to be alternative for Nigerians. So you can have your seat. So on this note, we are into what's the next one? I'm still awaiting the arrival of the former chairman, the former state chairman for the ADC. He called me moments ago that he's on his way. We'll give him benefit of doubt. We have discussed that. So, AOB now. I don't know if there is something else you want us to discuss, but the priority of this meeting is to let us know that the urgency of now is the formalization of structure. Local government that don't have it to go back and get it done. Even if we give 100 days, there are people, if you give them 1,000 days, they will still not do it, right? So those that have it, let us submit it from now to tomorrow, so I'll be able to put it together and forward it to national for documentation. It's very important. So that being said, AOB, if you have questions you want to ask, this is the time to ask. If you are in doubt about the coalition or you don't know what is happening, I have been there because I'm in the national. We attended all the meetings and all the journey from beginning until this point. So, but some of you are not privileged to be there. If you have questions you want to ask, what is really happening? Ask any question and we'll respond to that. But one thing I'll show you is that the major candidates that we are expecting, they are already in. And they are aware of whatever we are doing. As a matter of fact, this video, the whole world is following it. They are aware of what ADC is doing at the grassroots. Politics is local. And we must be seen to put our foot on the ground. If we are not putting our foot on the ground, then we cannot make progress. But the moment we are putting our foot on the ground, then success is certain on our way. So that being said, if you want to ask questions, please take the time. Maybe in respect of your local government, whichever question you want us to respond to. For now, from national, the national BOT has resigned. They have resigned his position because those are part of the conditions of the coalition. You cannot say you are bringing in coalition to your party and then you are still occupying that office. Then people will be suspicious. So he has resigned. The national chairman too has announced. He's just waiting for some of these things we are doing so that he can also follow suit. So every other structures they have before now, they have all expired. It is what we are doing now that will give birth to the structure that will represent the coalition. And of course, we try to create the awareness through our platform and through other platforms that come. Let us do this thing together. And those that are still waiting for Mr. P2B to tell them where to go, we encourage them to continue waiting. But we are going to forge ahead to build the house so that when they wait and they eventually get the announcement, they will now have a home to come and stay as tenants. So that's the message. Any question? I have. Okay.
Some of them are because some of them former member of NP, Labour Party. So the fact that it's Labour Party that is leading it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not Labour Party, it's ADC. I don't know if you like explain what explanation for them to understand.
All right, thank you. Here is ADC, and not just ADC. ADC is now turned to a grandfather. You understand? ADC used to be a father before now, but ADC now is a grandfather because it has accepted other people who to join so that we can build it together. ADC is not a new party, it has been on for some time, but they don't have that capacity, that structural capacity to pull a presidential election group. It is on this basis that we say, okay, let us use this ADC, being that their mission for New Nigeria align with ours. We've been craving for New Nigeria. The ruling party has destroyed LP. The same ruling party destroyed PDP. And the way the Nigeria Constitution is organized is put in such a way that you cannot go into Aso Rock without political party. There is no option for individual candidacy. It is on this basis that we now look around and we're able to find ADC worthy of our adoption. And ADC has been strategically adopted as a host of the coalition. So all parties that are interested in the new Nigeria are welcome into the ADC to be part of what we are building. Rome wasn't built overnight. It took the effort of willing and sacrificial laborers who came together to build it. ADC as of 2014 was looking for members. Even though they've successfully destroyed Nigeria, at least there are people who believe that they could win, and they came together to build it. So we are calling on all Nigerians, especially those who are always comfortable sitting on the fence, that there is no more time to sit on the fence. It is time to come together and work as a team. In this coalition, everybody have equal rights. There is no discrimination, nothing like when did you come into the party, like we expressed in LP, where members have been discriminated. There is no any form of discrimination in ADC. Every willing member is free to aspire. The day you purchase your card and you register as a member, like we have here on this world register, right? All of them are on this world register. As soon as they pay and get their membership card and they pay their dues, the due that is expected from them is just annual due of 1 year, which at most is not even up to 2,000 naira. If you pay it and you register here, you pay for a membership card, which is 500 naira, automatically you become a member and you are qualified to aspire for party offices, whether ward chairman, LJ chairman, state chairman, state secretary, any position you want. That's for party. Then for political offices, you have equal right to contest with anybody. For councillorship, chairman, House of Rep, state houses of assembly, House of Rep, Senate, gubernatorial election, presidential election, any position you can think about that comes through political party, the moment you become a member, You have that right. There is no discrimination. Those are part of the effort that COPDEM has been able to achieve through the MOU. COPDEM brought about all this success we are expressing today in ADC. COPDEM, when we align with ADC, we look at their constitution. There's this aspect of constitution that give undue advantage to only old members. New members are discriminated against to wait for like 2 years. No, Nigeria is burning. We cannot afford to wait. And that's why we're able to amend the constitution to this criteria that I've just explained. The moment you are a member, you are paid your annual due, you are free to contest for any position of your choice. Nobody is discriminated against. So this is a good window for all interested Nigerians, whether you are a political party member, whether you be sitting on the fence, whether you are artisan, market women, youths, unemployed, this is your home, ADC, and everybody is welcome. Whether you are an LP, you are a PDP, even if you are an ADC and you are tired of the atrocities, you want to join us, you are welcome. Welcome. I don't know if I've been able to answer that question, although the question touched on. Go ahead. Meeting, get all yours. Okay, actually, meeting, get all yours. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I have many people like that, like Kimba. I have them. But in any political journey, if you have somebody you call your leader, you should give him audience. Some people, they say they are waiting for Oga PO to announce. And I encourage them to continue waiting. Why we will continue building? When they come, they will come and live with us as tenants. You understand? The work he has done so far, you see what he brought now. This is how many. Each of these paper carries 14. 14 times, this is almost 6. How many is it? 6, man. 14 times 6. These are members. These are human beings. They are not just names. If he's able to convince them and they pen down their names, they are detailed with him, of course, there is no way it will be pushed aside. So everybody must get involved. As you two are going, you go with your own membership ward register to continue the registration. We all must get involved because Nigeria cannot just get better. Nigeria, we as Nigerians, we have one very bad nature. We have a very bad nature, and our nature is that we are too lazy to work for Nigeria to get better. Why do I say that? Some of us now, we left whatever we have to do to be here, right? But some people, they'll wait that they want to see how far this thing will go before they join. Most Nigerians are to those sides. We want good things, but nobody is ready to work towards it. That is why the worst among us is holding us. Nothing more. The worst, the criminals, they will use our money, our collective, our common wealth. Then the crumbs that fall from the table, the slaves among us, we pick it up and be praising them. I ina de kudiai. They will even be describing the latest car that is using, but they don't mind the source. That mentality is what we are trying to work on. Somebody will go and steal government money, take scrum inside, the one that falls from the table, not the one I even deliberately want to give you, but because he's having too much. Any little one that falls on the table, you pick it up and you start praising him. You say he's a good man. So this is not the way to go. We as people, as citizens, we must take ownership of this country. The country is falling off our hands, and we are alive, healthy. It's not a difficult thing. It's not rocket science. I believe it's something that we can achieve collectively if we so determined to do that. We need a country that is secured, a country where there is state-for power supply. If you look at some of these establishments here, almost half is locked. Why is it like that? Because of low patronage. Businesses are shutting down. In this kind of country, the economy will affect everything. Lack of power supply. No industry thrives when there is no power supply. So these are some of the things we want to achieve by ensuring that we vote in candidates that is compassionate about the new Nigeria. Dubai, as at 1990, was just desert, nothing there. But because they had good crop of leaders, they made it the center of attraction. The whole world want to visit Dubai to see how it looks like. So, good or bad is leadership. You can see how it was before Tinubu took over power. Look at where we are today. That is a proof that good government can equally change things the other direction. Tinubu has changed it in the negative direction. Good government can change it to the positive direction. Anybody telling you it's not easy is a lie. Mr. P.W. said, if the president is not stealing, his families are not stealing, he has successfully reduced corruption by 50%. That's true. If the people see that their leader is not stealing, everybody will be contented with his salary. And those that are not employed, with the money that is saved through the anti-corruption, will be enough to set up the country so that everybody will have something doing. So on this note, that will be all I have to say from our end. And we are still in AOB. If you want to ask questions, you can still go ahead and ask. At the end of this meeting, we'll be giving out more word register. The temporary register. The permanent one is with me. We don't release that one out because that's the power of the party. If you release that one out to a mode, you have sold out the party. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We are taking our work. Maybe you can select us now. Maybe there's other parties like because when we go back to you have a message. All right, thank you. So far, we've had, as a matter of fact, the group that started this whole coalition is Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, which is COPDEM. I'm a member of COPDEM at national and states. We started this whole thing at the ADC. When we went into the ADC, we told them what needs to be done is to open up the party for all Nigerians, no discrimination. That is why we were so strategic. We amended the constitution. That's why I say you must spend 2 years before you can aspire for any office. We rule it out. You understand? And every other aspects of the constitution that we need to amend, we were able to successfully amend it. And the party became open for all Nigerians. It became a pride that people become interested in. So, sorry. Please come on. Bring my son that she can have this. No, let her check them up. So joining us, see, bring drinks for it. The rest have not gotten. Bring your own. Those that are just coming. So, ladies and gentlemen, joining us is the former state chairman, Mr. Audu. You understand? So, we've held a meeting with him yesterday, and we've all have understanding of the direction of the coalition. So now that everybody is down from national, we've rallied together to stage the Niger State chapter of the ADC in the right direction by making it inclusive, all inclusive. You know, different groups are brought in so that we will continue to run the affair of the ADC in the states. I hope you understand. So you have something. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Even though you pay us for late come.
I'm sorry for inconvenience. Once again, I'm Mohammed Altan Soro, the former state chairman, the former ADC party chairman. I can't understand we are all on the same house language.
Go on without it.
I would reject wannan jam'iyyar kusan kudu ke nan wurin ba bakon bane a wurin. Sai dai akwai wasu matsaloli ko kurakurai da aka samu a fati wanda yake an yi majority shi. Wanda yake shi ne babban makasudin kiran wannan meeting domin wani bai sani ba wani ya sani. Wannan fati din yanzu din da muke tunanin ta wuce nan. Fati din ya riga ya wuce nan yanzu. Domin abin da ake ciki yanzu a daga national level lallai an samu coalition ko ina ganin ya riga muku bayanai a wannan bangaren. In which ita fati ne yanzu tabbas mutane suke manage ita a da kusan an yi doubling mutanen da suke manage ita ne da abin da ne ke nufi shi ne kowa ya san fati in za ta yi ƙarfi akwai irin mutanen da suke fada su nan ina magana financially ne yanzu kusan su a cikin coalition din ne aka sami wannan missing relationship secret ne yanzu duka su executive daga national level zuwa kasa duka riga an yi to babban dalilin kiran wannan taron shine da wane ne kamata za mu hada ya zama state executive idan mu gama da state executive sannan mu zo local government if possible a hada da local government an zo a nan za mu hada state executive musan wane ne zai zama chairman musan wane ne ba musan wane ne ana kuma za mu yi hakuri a tafiyan gada muke yin yanzu ba san who may ask their self question ya mun zo mutum da ba komai ba kullu ba komai a'a wannan muna nan ko foundation ne foundation ne muke ciki in muka gama wannan hada abun ga tafiya nan zai ma fi karfin ba mu za mu yi ba kana zo za ku dace inda ma lokacin da za a ce kai ka zo mu ba mu sani ba representing your zone domin za mu zo mu hada zunge zungi zunsi za mu zo mu hada local government channels kai channel wani ne kaza kaza wannan shi ne ke da mu fara so ba tare da shiga ba progression zai zo za mu zo mu wani ne ya su da shi na suwa ne ya fada a national delegate suwa ne ya su karfa suwa ne ya su ba duka za mu zo mu so a wannan in brief ne ba tare da na consuming time ba dukan mu nan mu sa shi at back of our mind cewa wannan party din an yi rebranding din kuma rebranding din kuma ya yi duk abin da lokacin nan mutane su zo daga mun zo kowa ya rasa gane me ne ta me a yanzu ba su da wuce ne dan saboda duk wanda suke managing party din daga sama duka an yi dissolve ba da masu dalilin suka zo da party din da su da party din so wannan ke na biyu shine ya zamu yi committee local government executive musan wane ne chairman dan maganin a tafiyar da party rago bai tafiyar da party rago ba tafiyar da party ko ba gaskiya ba sai an samu wanda ke jajirtacce a tiyanta kamar da nan kowa nan wurin ai ya bar wani aiki ne kuma ba sun yi da ya motso aljihun shi ba ya shigo mota ya zo nan to amma abin da muke so gajiyarta na nan zuwa kuma ba da dadewa ba kamar yadda shi ya riga ya muku bayani insha Allah muna tunanin cewa abubuwan da za su kasance a wannan party muna son yi abin da yake other parties ba ta yi gaba shi saboda mun ga yanayin da crisis na especially when ruling party ba idan muka kalli mutane a Najeriya yanzu kowa zuciyar shi ya fita a party APC kowa zuciyar shi ya fita to amma babban dalilin da ke faruwa shi ne wani party ne za ta yi mutanen ta kwashi mutanen ta wuce da su kowa ya tsaya ne yanzu na jira bari ya ga party za ta zo in ya ga party za ta zo ya ga wannan party din ya yi condition na shi ke nan kawai za ga jama'a sun karkata sun yi amma a kashin gaskiya a yanzu nan mutane ba suna tare da APC ne wai don kora sun tsaya ne don babu wani muna jin national party chairman na APC na cewa akwai da washington in one man party system it's very very wrong in Nigeria ko ba gaskiya ba wannan magana a cewa national party chairman ya tashi cewa wai ba dai bane a yi party da zama inda party guda da ke shi zai zo gurin su da suke mata ACP abin ga menene NNP da sauran su amadi sannan yau ga su sai zai zo ce mana wai ba damuwa a yi party guda daya ba wannan a nan ma kashe party su kuma a yanayin da ake tafiya da ainihin wannan party wanda ke ci yanzu kuma ya san ba a gaci kuma ya sani sun ma fada su ke abu to ce fada suna fada da juna shi za ku samu ku kalli mabiyan party yani da kai muna fada a ga gwamna da DPP ba ka shiri a ga abin ga wanga house of trade da wancan house of trade ba ka shiri kuma the same party chairman da state party chairman ba ka shiri to yaushe za ku tsaya mutanen da ke bin gidajen party haka ba zai yi ba so a wannan ne aka samu wanga coalition wani ne zai pilot din a cikin Najeriya abin da muke lafi ke yi abin da muke lafi to insha Allah ne za mu tsaya to wani ne kuma ke da kuma ina nan ba za mu kai ko su za mu bi da ba 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 Someone is not really difficult sometimes. Whatever we discuss, let them know. This is common Mahana and Aisha Gavaya. That is the essence. But in a pattern of that, whether you think somewhere in Manam, where I need to be able to have a
Thank you very much.
Is it different from the family material? And the one year one of it shows that we're gonna
maybe you perhaps we can get to go now. I think that leadership because it's not easy the way I normally know most party and petrol men. When they say dissolve or they should go, I'm telling you. So the way you spoke about it and that you free mind and you relax and taking it as you want to see how you progress and that's sacrifice. That's sacrifice. And going forward, I think that we work together and see how achieve success. And just want to one more than encourage me newspaper or I know that the collection that you're talking about is not new again in Nigeria. Right from 1990, because then I was already finished my primary school in secondary school in 1990. I follow some politicians from then to today. I don't maybe a council or a champion, but I'm a good governor of a new Nigeria. I'm not maybe come out for anything, but as long this party stand for the new Nigeria, I will support it and I will also like who is the about the party the next level. One thing is to know in mathematics language that if you use the same formula in all subjects, you see get the same one result. Like my papa yesterday, one small girl was 4 times 1 is 8. I don't say no. 4 times 1 is not 8. 4 times 1 is 1. Anything that can count 1, if it's not 2, it can give you the same result. You know what I I'm trying to break it down to the native type of understand, and it's also applying to the elders. I don't say believe, but somehow don't believe on the word that people come to us and say, they no change, we want to practice Nigeria, we want to do this without a vision. Because of the personal interest. In this country, Nigeria, we're living from a time to time now that we have been collecting money for voting. And the end of it, what do you think? Please, my word of encouragement to anybody in any or any country that is coming out. Why is it that the money flows to us? You collect money and vote. This is the same result that you see that is the same using that formula. That formula. What you want to do now, believe in yourself that you want to change this country. Not what people come to say to you again. But believe in the vision that will bring you to you. Sit down, look at it. Where you know that if I go with this vision, and that vision, when you go to that vision, believe in yourself. This country, I want to change this country myself. It doesn't matter if it's a million they give to me. They give to me money. But if I didn't tell anybody this party I vote, nobody will know. Sure. I vote the party I want. And the people that they know that the party I vote, even I didn't tell them the party I vote, so they know. So in this relation, please, let's be straightforward. And also, they said it from the beginning that we should stay with our family. You know, like me, I have the question that I want to ask the PhD that is it possible that maybe like I'm not in the international local government that is possible because I have my family that already registered on that person, other people. But is it possible that I can create a platform on WhatsApp of my own? If to do the ADC in that place, let them do what and this is the new thing that we want to do. I want you to join me in that group. If they are tested and their name will be my own platform, because like if you go to me, I told him that my younger brother is still with me. He's the one that will have some problem. He's down to today. Maybe don't get people that know him. If they have some representing my his name is God is my brother. He stay with my husband and stay in my house. Together until they win. He's there now. So don't believe that said that anybody can win too. And that can create a WhatsApp some honor that I want to. But I'll ask people there to get that contribution because people will not give it. And also many people are not on WhatsApp. Like these people that want to join this edition and they are not on WhatsApp. How can you do? Is it possible that you get a number or to them, maybe or how do you do? So this is the question that all parents ask. That they will clarify to know about that. But how?
Not first one. I just want word of encouragement. Okay.
In terms of WhatsApp, in terms like music, it's not compulsory that only having smartphone WhatsApp. It's meant for submission of information. For those that are smart, for those that are not smart, those on WhatsApp will pass the message. You understand? So those that are not on WhatsApp, they find a way to communicate their leader, and the message goes like that. So it's not that the parties people in the group are not possible. So it's open to everybody. People that don't ask you. There are many people like that. They told me directly. Even managing them sometimes is heavy. Because when you are in meeting, that's when they will call you. And you have to respond to them. Party leadership is about giving audience. If you don't give audience to those that are calling you, you are feeling that. From experience when we help you, in state chairman, when they call you from the class, if he knows he's one of the secretary, if you do as if you don't know what you do, you know what I'm saying. You are up for there. You know what I'm saying. You see, the majority of the people that are lead any party to any level, those people are not moving under plan. If we talk about the grassroots, they believe one in one. Face to face. Like with this last time when I was a state chairman, there is how we did our own. I'm not saying that we use social media. There are certain people that will use social media. Those are assets. But from the grassroots. So those people have this manual. They don't have. If when we go to them, they see you practical, they can be able to do that something is existing somewhere. You understand? So what we need to do, we're in a social media for those that will capture us or see us or understand us in social media. We also go for those that can see us locally, verbally. We go to them. That is how the party will get where we are expecting to be. Because if I remember, many parties you are seeing, maybe some of us there has run some parties there, see their style of their operation. And every party come with their own style of movement.
If I could remember when what this called it, we were doing one party one time before the materialization. It's also actual interest of Nigeria. There is a style that was marking. Or let me say policy. We are going from friend to this friend, from this friend to another friend. That is what we started. When we go to the article at Adamo, article was able to tell us that he's surprised how this party become known immediately. How comes? There's one lady was behind me, acting himself, being a vice president. What's this? Say question that now. They just laugh at God. So, human being. It's not about telling him different story. It's about changing his thinking. Where he is. I change the tunanism. They get in there who are willing to. After changing his thinking to where he's going, but believe and put that benefit of doubt that where he's going, he's going to succeed there. This is all. By the time you get that, for every human being, you will get it. But continue telling him, we will do. At the end of the day, you see nothing. You fail. You fail to gather anybody. But if you can be able to convince people and change his thinking towards the direction that you want, and that direction you are changing into, he will see it practical, and he will see that what he's telling you, you are seeing him, and he will follow. Other people will follow. As we are sitting down here today, we believe there are people that are loyal to you. This is my brother. There are also people that are loyal to you, loyal to Mr. Many of us here. So those loyal to you, by the time you convert them into this meeting, others convert them, before you know, we will expand this place. So that is how politics is. And moreover, politics needs justice and fairness. You must be justice, no matter how. You must be justice. You can't say because people are saying politics, that you have to think the way you like. No, the history will reveal. We will come back. What you say in 2020, it will also reveal in 2020, and you see yourself. That is where shame will catch you. Even those that are in power today, what is happening? What is making them down? Is through what they are vomiting in their mouth. You gather people, you don't know that others are there keeping a record. Then one day, you will come at the same place, repeating the same word. That is why you see a small boy will say, you are a liar. Remember in 2020, so you were here when you said this thing. You were with another person. How can you say this? That is where you see, you remain just penny in that gathering. So all of us here, we are learning. We are learning. And those that are there, they are also learning. If I remember, there's somebody that will mention in which all of us here we know is Umopolo. We were sitting with Umopolo one time like this. Umopolo was nobody. Umopolo, sometimes you finish the meeting, Umopolo will just walk away and start telling us that we want to do money, then I say we want to do money. Today, Umopolo is here now. People want to see Umopolo before your flesh will move from somewhere to somewhere before you see Umopolo. The student is sitting. And this party, what do you call it? APC. We are not people go and decide and run it together. When PDP was in power, we are only PDP. That's right. Then when you see APC, what can they do? They don't even have money. Who is Buhari? Buhari doesn't have anything. Buhari that is seeking for people to send money into his account before he control. You don't even have to go back. We are introducing APC for us. What today, look at what APC are doing. Including a president, hand over to them. Because of when they were doing it, there's something they put in mind, not what they put in mind now. People see the justice and fair play that time. And I say, okay, if that be the case, all go to this party. After they succeed, they have changed the movement. And this is not what we want. This is what we don't want. As we are just discussing here, we are taking it as if no. Our let me say from national level there, they have had their ways. They have fought their trouble. That they want to do something, especially this 2027. Through the contest of one of us, we come and know all this, what I'm saying now. I pray God will help us. Those who benefit in this vehicle, may God help us. Amen. Maybe I may not be the one to benefit some. Because as we are sitting down here now, don't be surprised, we are not going to meet with others on the day of judgment. So anything you are doing, it's God. Feel it that if others can benefit it on behalf of you, it's a reward to you, even though you are not moved. So this is what people are supposed to understand. That we take it yes and yes. Take this amount, go and share to these people, you squander it. Take this amount, please try and share this with these people so that they will be prosperous. You squander it. Say yes and no. You are the one that take this yes and one day something will happen. Maybe place will remain, there's nobody except you. The people in that area will come and bear the witness. Why would you say this man? He's the only person. No, we will not agree. We will go and bring another person. Why? In 19so, he was the one that was collecting so. Which is this so. We do to go for that. We don't agree. So I'm praying that this party, as we were discussing here, let it more than this. Let it more than this APC that we're talking about. By both ways, we set ourselves, we use our resources, now we go to take our resources to the usual. By both ways, I believe that with this conversation, we will continue discussing this issue until we reach the promised land.
But why my commissioner will say something? What give me the attraction? So you know that the leaders, they are peace, it's open rampage. Let me use the word like that. They are peace, they are open rampage. They didn't speak much of the party, but what motivates me for the most is come here today. I supposed to rest today with my family. And I told you, I just went for this one. It's because of I saw online yesterday that ADC is going far. That's why I said them they're speaking in Franklin, they don't open it. There was asking one ADC member. He was come on the live broadcast yesterday because of this formation where they asked him that if when you are working on my phone, I follow them well. If article I saw the way they match them, it's on live television that was asking if these people match to become one collection, then there is sorry for it. Yes. I saw it from notice I was putting them. So that's the reason why this person was saying if they are waiting for the people to come, because why I say there's in a branch, they know where they will belong to wait. Whether it's anybody they know. But of the truth, maybe at the dining with the ADC, and you are just going about just started this level too. This is how they I said I can't stop with that. And even the example asked me to go and become able that and this former time for 11 months. It was our security food that and before it was the security. In 2003, I was driving IBB Munda so I did the bus. I drive the bus. No, 2007. So, 2007. All the boss, yeah. The boss was never preaching, but that time he was the chairman. That time he was the chairman of ABGA. So even then, that's the church I know the chairman. Or he was the chairman of ABGA. The party is this back in book that was there. He was the chairman of the ABGA. I didn't know that he was the chairman of the Labour Party where we met for that. When he gave, I don't even know. Oh, nice. You see, thank you. Asked that if you create local group, the name was ABT. So what he said asked. The question I have there, no, like now I have that question, but see like all this my brother, they have talked to them. Maybe I have the opportunity to speak to them directly and know. But maybe if I pray now, I just have to say, I'm not going to have to happen. That is why I'm managed to do it. But some people in Minaya, if we are able to have anywhere, it's possible that I argue. They just declare awareness of the what's happening in the world.
You've been made a group admin. How many parties have been and discuss it? You cannot be in too many people. You already in too many people. You cannot be in too many. Every individual started meeting their own, we see like a party. So, people without being people, everybody in that platform can add it. That is how they have operated was. Anybody can add anybody. So, make people participate. ADC is a family. No discrimination. Everybody is welcome. So long as your mission of joining is to be part of the liberal community. This fellowship was brought by one. Look at it, it's one with the camera. That's how it operates. There is no human being this side that come and travel on this guy. If he wants the position in the local government that is working, no human being come and travel on it and say, our form should be here. It's only one. That's what I want. Everybody here. It's not about I should be state chairman, I should be secretary, I should be this. Maybe God speak for you. It's not easy, but to have this 6 sheep. 6. If I give you 1 naira, I give you 1 naira. Get me this sheep for people. Because he believed in the leadership. And he went there to start doing the work. So as a motivation, I'll give you 3,000 naira today. You understand? Because we have tried.
Thank you, sir.
So that we give you more paper, we do more. When we work together like this, it's not rocket science. And whoever you are bringing in, you explain to them if they are willing to be part of it.
Please, I have question.
Now on cards, people that gave this card, honestly, they disappoint. The majority of them are this, we are waiting for. I say thank you, they should continue. And you know, thank you now. I called them since because I'm following up on it. Make sure I come to meeting with this card. Let me go retrieve the card. I'm not even interested in giving anybody this card. Anybody that willing to join, let them register here. Those that gave the card, I want to retrieve the card because I need to give account to national. And we just collected the card. The company said I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. You have to move. You give one move for it. I'm done looking for you. Now I'm interested in new members. Since the old ones are dragging their move ahead, go back. Look at everybody here. If I talk to everybody in this plaza again, we already have another story. So when people are seeing what we are doing, but transparent, it is really good. Transparency wins between the politics. And everybody coming in with selfish interest. You have to find somewhere and stop it because it will not work. It will not work. Some of us, we need to know, but our energy is reserved for fighting injustice. Everybody has to be carried along. Because if the government help you, the state chairman told you, this thing you are doing, you will fall. Because injustice will bring you down. He cheated everybody in that party. He built party for him, but he pray everybody, say state chairman. Nobody can tell him what to do. And I say, continue. Since we cannot change you, we'll build another house and move everybody. And that is what we are doing. So, please bring this message home. Encourage us. Share. This is tomorrow. And when you are coming to former chairman, when you are coming to the next meeting, you bring your family. Yeah? Let's start with family. Everybody bring your family. By the time they say everybody entering here with his wife and children, they say something is happening in this place. Let us also go there to find out. Don't bother yourself too much. This ones you can register that you want. You give yourself, your circle of friends, your family, your extended family. Let us start making them in. You believe what you are doing. And you are giving them in. Others will come to us. Our youth is very clear. It's minimum.
Pastor Lawrence, I don't think they heard you.
So I don't know when we do our next meeting. When we suggest the next meeting. The next meeting is not just
No, wahala, my chairman. Let them continue. It's a family meeting.
let me one again. So I continue.
And we are family audience, but it's good. At least they're making progress. Niger State is doing well.
Good morning, sir. Good afternoon.
Before the end of tomorrow.
Yes, good afternoon, my brother. Yes.
Such people they send out.
It is. I wanted to ask if there's synergy with ADC party. How far they have gone.
So please let us pick the clock so that we can share it.
Okay, the one sitting next to due process is the former ADC chairman, and they're working together very well so far. I want to encourage that as much as possible. The one in white kaftan is the due process, so there's some form of synergy, which is what we want.
That's splendid to hear.
Yes,
So that means they have gotten a new chairman then.
I have a question.
Yes.
Like there are some people, whenever I preach about this party to them, some of them are really interested, they want to join. Some of them, they feel discouraged. They say they don't have a voter's card. So I don't know. Some of them, they do ask me, if the party is going to provide a voter's card, would the party provide a voter's card for them? So it's a question that I should ask before giving them an answer.
Provide the voters card.
Yeah, voter's card. It's not even membership card. Yeah.
Voters card.
What is that? ADC, ADC is not in charge of INEC.
Okay.
We can provide them with opportunity, information on how to get it.
Okay.
But ADC cannot provide the voters. You understand? One that we are in charge is membership.
Okay.
There is no any other party that has one party. There we got from this.
I know. That is good. And the second, my second question is okay. Okay. My second question goes like this membership card. You know, me, I only have one. I don't have membership card. So whenever I'm writing down their names, anyone that really want to join, I do advertise the membership card too. So most of them, they do complain that the membership card supposed to be free. So why would they cannot afford to buy membership card? So I don't really know.
What you are saying, but there is no party can go to have one. It's the only way to have one that you can go to fight. But anyway, there are others that will volunteer to pay for the members. Just like we did last time. The governor asked them, like last time, we vote about 5,000. There will be together. But no human being can how to know that, how to know somebody that is interested in pocket hand. We can be able to know that this man is really interested in this. But giving him free, that does not mean that it's not interested in it. Because if it is free, you can take it. And you can go whatever you like it. But by the time you say that, if you want to do this party, you see somebody remove his money, you want to make it party. So that is why it has been like that. At least, if you can pay 500 naira in the name of any, you know that 500 naira you are paying, put it at back to the point that yes, you want to do something inside this. You understand? So we should try to invite people. It's not necessary that everybody should pay
Membership.
most of the senators and co that win the election, they don't even have to wait. It's better than but what we do is competency. Let us have the assurance that really you are into this party. Yes. Because there are others that pay their money, but they are not. It's here. So that is that. And politics has something. Those that are there, they are the ones that will be carried along. If you are not there, we won't take air. I think you understand. So as we are here now, anybody that comes here now, he must start with us. He must begin with us, whether you like it or not. So we won't begin with that and what's it. So that's how party is. As long as you are, even in the that project, you say you are supposed to, we are not seeing you nice. How can we do it? I work with people that work with me. I move with people that are moving with me. So why would you say that this man is not competent? You that you are competent is fair. You are expecting you to come and be fair, which cannot be possible. Bago, you were my friend, but this and that, we are eating at the same point. Then, in terms of rally, I have not seen you. In terms of this, I have not seen you. And you are expecting to go and meet you that this is my agenda. It can't be possible. It's when you are moving around. They can tell you, you are the man and girl. I'm correct. Participation. Participation. Your zeal matters, not and but come, let them go with you. And as we are here now, these faces that I'm seeing, faces I also see. When I saw you tomorrow, I will say, if I mistake, that if it happened that you not the I think I know you from here. The one that will say, from there, we will never see that opportunity. So, we should try as much as we can. Let's follow the party and see what will happen in the party. By the time you follow the party, see that the party is not giving up. Another party. Anywhere that is not trouble in the what is the that's how we not let me start and make answer this. Those that don't have money, they cannot be surrounded. They are part of us. They should join us so long as they are in change. If they part of the party, we can register here. But we cannot get this.
Because it's nothing happened. So when they have, and like you said, if you have candidates that say, okay, I want to, our members who don't have, but for now, it's satisfied that those that have money, those that have money to start experience. Everybody is there. And now you come there, people are coming.
Thank you.
I think what I would also want to this issue of membership and issue of supporters. Those are the commercial one. You can be a supporter that doesn't be party member. You can be a supporter that doesn't be the party member. So already. So the issue of hammering on membership card. If you don't check on yes, you know what we really with this. See, this supporter we are talking about. Really, every party has their own supporter outside. And those supporters, they are not even good. But they are the one that will be shining or broadcasting party's name into the, what do you call it? Some social media or branch by branch, Majalisa by Majalisa. Say that, but you can see this and that. But if you ask to come and vote, they won't vote. Everything will come of us. You understand? Again, this card just means be a member of it. In times of maybe you will take interest, want to contest. Okay, want to contest the law. As long as anybody that can contest in this party is the law. You want to contest, where is the membership card for us to know that you are a member of this party before you should contest? That is the purpose of the membership card. If not because of this membership card, nobody has access. And this membership card is a protection of the party, of everybody. That is why ADC have their own, Labour have their own, ADC have their own, and our home have their own. So that by the time you get your own money, you can register that yes, you are a member of this party. If you contest in this party, we find that you are the one that wins. How are we going to protect your interest? Okay, where are you going to prove for us that you are a member of this party so that we can, even though we go to the court, we carry lawyer for you, go and protect our interest of the party. It's through this card. So that is why, if really you want to do this party, but against that content there to be a member. Just other things. There are people that are being removed because of membership card. They have won the election, but the openness take into the court. You do provide the members who are not way. You have to say that I do because you are not a member. How can you come and join whatever in social yes, registered member. A registered member. Registered member are there. You that are not registered for work. This is the crisis that are in it. People win the election without the membership card. Those that have the membership card, take them to court. Something which you don't want that in this part. God will help us. Amen. I think my brother there, I want to say something. It's available. Anytime you want to be the membership, it's available.
I think you have some here. You print it outside. Even though we say we don't want to rush giving it out. Those down here show seriously.
And anybody that is have interest to protest is free. If you come and protest, is free. This party is ready to take that member to the last court
because we have seen what is happening.
Oh.
So, I said, what you lay on bed? Sorry, you party very soon. You have
I have a question.
anybody
I have a
Sorry, thank you. For now, the local government election they propose what will be yes. You see, there was some contestants in other places that we have like brother. I think that's half of it. Example. We also have and because of the electoral commission, there's something that is from them about the president states elections. They are collabo with the who understand. But we, for us, stand and stated that we are there. And if anybody still have to come and contest, we learn our complaint why we don't submit, and they will answer us. But now, as I'm talking to you, even Magama will have to consider that it doesn't challenge. They are councillors that we have. And by God's grace, in 2027, it goes to our life.
I mean,
with the connection of the people we have, they have to use, they have to use, they have to play, they have everything expected that you are expected to do at that national level. All the crises that we are having in this party, we have iron already. So now we are waiting for the 2027. So now what we are after is conversion and the primary. That is the reason why we are here. We are not going to take anybody from anywhere. It's from here. Who will be the national delegate? It's from here. Who will be the state executive? From here. Local government from here. Lord from here. We are the one that will bring them. We can't be everywhere. Without the world supporter, there is no state chairman. Without the state chairman, there is no state chairman. So that is how it is. If we really want to put the state chairman, where are the people? Where are the structure? You don't have the structure of that, you are not chairman. You are a local government chairman, where are the structure? You don't have, you are not local government chairman. You are the world chairman, where are the structure? You don't have the structure of the word. You are not the chairman. As well as well. So that is how we will be running it. And I believe that from one opinion to other, the next meeting. The moment we are now is the moment of putting in your energy. I think it's in the next 2 weeks. This of that salad, salad. Just after salad, after salad. Right. We're having an event.
that 6 is on Saturday. It's too far.
Then on 21 again, we have another everybody's this mobilization. Massive. It will exhaust one as you are going. It's that's under the law of our law problems. But if you exhaust one, try and make it over so that you don't have a lot of problems. Like 2 more, then you continue to do it. So what is the date? 14 is our next week. Saturday. After Saturday. Let's try. Want to see people that will challenge this time. I know she don't know from her. She don't know from her. Let's see. Look at that. I'm not really doing that. And then if you need more, okay, you need to then you need to do. The office will be open from Monday. Guys, 4 p.m. They need membership.
That's it. Father, now we thank you. We appreciate your holy name. We thank you for a day like this. We thank you for bringing us together again and also to achieve the purpose of gathering. Father, from that henceforth, this party will grow in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. No one will put this party down in the mighty name of Jesus. As we are living here, Father, Lord, we ask for your divine protection. We ask for your divine guidance for our various locations in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Father, Lord, everyone that comes to this place will arrive with safety in the mighty name of Jesus. And the next meeting we schedule on the 14th of June. Father, the day will come as a reality and we'll gather like this once again. No one will lose his life in the mighty name of Jesus. Father, Lord, we ask you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Thank you. In case you want to grant interview, the forum is open. You can stay behind and grant interview on national issues. For now, the meeting is come to an end, and we have some people who join us on Zoom. They'll be following up the program to see the development in the states. So we have done well, and I believe the next time we are coming in with our family meetings, where each family will be represented by Papa and the Mama himself. You know, we have brought in Papa, Mama here. We also brought in Umbrella here. We have brought in Kwankwasia here. All are now here. So more register marking will continue. Thank you and God bless.